Hello guys, how we doing? It's Luke from the Three Hammers. Welcome to my review of last night's Manchester United versus West Ham FA Cup game at 7 o'clock. It was the last ever one at Upton Park, and guys, I really didn't want to make this video, but you know, just for you lot, I will do it. Let's start with our lineups, guys. Obviously, we had Randolph in goal, Cresswell, Tompkins, Antonio, Coyote, Noble, Lanzini, Payet. Carroll started again after the Arsenal exploits, and Valencia. They started with De Gea, Fusu Mensah, Smalling, Blind, Rojo, Carrick, Lingard, Fellaini, Herrera, Martial and Rashford. And then, as I say, at the start of the game I looked at it and I thought all they've got really is a bit of pace, and Fellaini's obviously a bit of a nuisance, but I was very confident we could go and get a result last night, but obviously, as we know, it wasn't to be. But let's go through what happened then, guys. So the first 10 minutes, guys, I thought we was brilliant. The passing was absolute world class. We was popping it back lovely. We looked hungry. The crowd was really energetic, and obviously Valencia had the first shot of the game on the 4th minute, just a weak shot. 9th minute had a free kick, but no real danger come of it. As I say, we look brilliant for the first 10 to 15 minutes. Even Slav said it in his press conference. The first 10 minutes, brilliant. But we just didn't capitalise. We just couldn't get the goal. 17th minute, Fellaini forced a great save out of Randolph. Randolph kept us in the game at times last night. After the first sort of initial 10 minutes, there was a cagey sort of 10 to 15 minute spell where nothing was happening. We was cancelling each other out in midfield. It was a tough game in the end. 31st minute, Valencia shot an effort off target, again soft shot. It doesn't convince me anymore. If there's one striker we could get rid of, it would be Valencia for me. It really would. 35th minute, Lingard forced a save from Randolph again. As I say, Randolph keeping us in the game. Okay, half time 0-0. After a bright start, like I say, we did flatten out a bit. United looked very dangerous in spells, very pacey down the wings. Forced a few saves from Randolph, but all in all, it was okay. You know, as I'd sum up the first half, it was okay from West Ham. Second half started, no substitutions from either team. 49th minute, Lingard hit one into the side netting, and they was getting closer and closer to a goal. They really was. 52nd minute, Coyote had one from long range, just slightly over, if I remember that one. 54th minute, mix up at the back. Rashford, good finish. Mistake from Antonio. I really don't like Antonio playing it. As I say, I don't want him starting to get slagged off for playing right back, because we've got to remember he is a right winger, but against pace and tricky little players, he's got no chance. And Slav should have realised that at the Old Trafford leg. Do you remember when Martial was destroying him at Old Trafford, and he still decided to play him there? When you've got Collins there and Tompkins should have been playing right back last night, and Collins should have been in at centre half for Godbunner. But again, it's all hindsight now. 62nd minute, Coyote again blasted one over. 63rd minute, Moses come on for Valencia. Valencia was absolutely shocking. He's so lightweight. His shooting is horrendous. Yeah, I don't like him. He should have come off a lot earlier. Maybe Emeneki should have even started. 67th minute, Fellaini 2-0 again. Very poor defending. He's headed one in. Again, it was game over at that point. It really was. 74th minute, Lanzini come off. Emeneki come on. A few minutes after that, Herrera had an incident where did he chop Lanzini or did he chop? No, I can't remember who he did it to. But it was like the ref bottled it. It was like, oh, he's on a second yellow. We won't send him off because he's going off as a sub. No, he had every right to be sending him off before he went off as a sub, but he didn't. I'm not going to go into the referees thing because, as I say, Man United were a lot more up for it than we were. But that was a decision that maybe could have swung it back in our path. 78th minute, Antonio went very close with a chance. 79th minute, Tompkins did head us back into it, corner from Payet. Carroll did very well, probably the first cross we've put in the whole game. Carroll's headed it back across, and Tompkins just done like a Superman dive in front of Fellaini's boat, and he's put us back into it at 2-1. But all too little, too late, as always. Like their midfield was well more up for it than ours. They was just boom into us every chance they got. Their passing was better. We just looked really lacklustre once it got to 2-0, as if it was like, oh, all that work we've done all year, I can't be bothered to play anymore. And then it weren't till we got the goal, again, last 15 minutes, that we started to play well again, which is really disappointing, guys. We've been conceding in shed loads recently as well. Loads of 2s and 3s. Was it 2-2 Chelsea, 2-2 Palace, 3-2 Everton 3-3 the weekend. We've been conceding a lot of goals, guys. I know we've ticked over that undefeated run, but there's definitely some problems at the back. Hopefully Byram's back as soon as possible so we can have a proper, sensible, solid back four. 87th minute, Carroll just over. It was so close. Should have had a penalty, possibly, was it? But you tell me, you leave some comments that do you think that was a penalty? Again, if Lanzini would have went down just before he went off, that was Dev's Stonewall penalty, but he was honest and we didn't get nothing. 88th minute, we had an offside goal ruled out. Coyote, I went absolutely crazy thinking, yes, we've done it, we're going to go on and do it now, but it wasn't to be, guys, it wasn't to be. And on my notes, as I say, I've written too little, too late. Poor goals, poor final ball, and it ends the dream. I'm very disappointed, guys. At the moment, obviously, it's the day after. I'm still hurt and disappointed because I really believed I was going to be going to Wembley on the 23rd of April, but it's not to be. It's a shame. It is a big shame. There was a lot of poor performances last night. A lot of sloppy second balls. We wasn't as up for it as United, and I think that's what it boils down to. And their pace just sort of killed us a bit in the end. We're still in the hunt, just about, for Champions League. If we get Europa League through the league, listen, guys, it's a great season. I read a tweet from True Geordie saying that yes, West Ham fans, you may be disappointed at the moment, but he would trade places with us in a second if Newcastle was having a good a season as West Ham is. Yeah, let's just keep believing, guys. Let's hope we can get that Europa League. I just hope we don't sort of deflate now, and just go through the motions for these last few games now. Just fight for these last few games. See how many points we can get. I don't know, try and break our Premier League points record, which is still probably well on. I will give a few ratings quickly, guys. Randolph, I'll give a 7. I think he pulled off some really important saves. He had no chance with either goal. Cresswell, not enough service, I'll give him a 6.5. Tompkins got the goal, keeps in it. He had a few good runs. I'll give him a 7. Bonner was, he was okay, Bonner, I'll give a 7. Antonio 6. I don't like him playing right back, and I'm a big fan of Antonio, and I don't like slating him, as I keep saying. But yeah, I'll give him. He's got to stop playing there, and that's definitely a problem area they've got to look at in the summer. Yes, Byram obviously couldn't start because of the cup tie, and I think he's still carrying injury, but it's definitely a problem area. I think left back is as well if Cresswell does get injured at any point. Coyote gets a 7. He was okay. Noble 7. Lanzini, bit quiet, give him a 7. Pat, not his best of deliveries from corners or set pieces. I know his corner did lead to our goal, but he was all too just not missing the first defender on corners and stuff. So he only gets a 7. Carroll did okay, did not get enough service. That's not his fault. I'll give him a 7 as well. Actually, Valencia a 4. Shocking. I've had enough in there. He's one that could go. It's a shame that Sacco's the one having the little sulk. Why can't Valencia be the one having the sulk? Subs Moses looked busy when he come on, didn't he? I'll give him a 6, 7. Emeneki come on too late, give him a 6. My man of the match for West Ham was Randolph. He pulled off some great saves, kept us in the game. We get into the weekend, we play Leicester, obviously well on for chasing that league title. They only need, 3 more wins now, is it, to win the league? I hope we win. I won't be too disappointed if we lose, because I don't want Tottenham to win the league. I know that's a bad thing to say, wanting West Ham to lose, but if we do lose, I won't be too disappointed. And there's no shame losing into the potential champions this year. I'll go more into it in my review. Guys, keep checking us out. We've got 181 subscribers now. We need 19 for 200. I said I'll do a giveaway at 250. Hopefully we can hit 250 by the end of the season. I can do a big giveaway at the end of the season. Big shout out to West Ham Banter page, who keep sharing our stuff and has really helped us boost as a channel this year. I really hope you enjoy the content, guys. Sorry that there was no live reactions this week. Obviously I wasn't at the game, I was very busy last night, couldn't make the game, but I will be back with my live reactions for the next game. Yeah, we're going to Leicester. I'll be back with a preview. Sorry there was no podcast this week, guys. There was a massive audio problem. We filmed a great show that lasted about 40-45 minutes, and then we go to start editing it, and Paul's audio wasn't there. It was a big disappointment, because we discussed some really good topics and there were some great questions from you guys. Yeah, guys, so leave some comments if you like it, share it with your mates, get us up to 250, and then we can run a really good competition for you. Keep believing, guys. Let's hope we don't go through the motions, like I said. Come on, you Irons. Let's go get some Europa League football for next year.